Alrighty, B Stav Fishing Nation. As soon as this car passes me, guy's a weirdo. As soon as this car passes me, we are off. We are going into the woods, back to the killing field, see if we can poke another doe, or if we have a spike buck, big body. It would have to be a big body spike buck. That is definitely big body, definitely not the genes that we want in the gene pool where I'm hunting. So, because there are some monster racks back there, and we just don't want a lesser buck with poor quality antler genes, you know, spreading his seed, so to speak. So, but they got to be 3 inches, no greater than 3 inches, so 3 inches or less in New Jersey for it to qualify as an antlerless deer right now. So I'm allowed to shoot unlimited antlerless deer in the zone in New Jersey that I'm hunting. And there's several zones that are like that, and just because there's just so many doe in these zones and in the southern part of the state, that they need to be cold, right? They need to be cold. So not cold, C-U-L-L-E-D, right? Just like when I was talking about, we were culling our flounder, right, for size. So same thing, you know, same thing. Especially, you know, it's basically deer management. It's what it boils down to. It's herd management. So when you have way too many does to bucks, you know, you need to take out some does as well. And as well, like I said before, the farmers, that's what they want me to do. So, you know, I'm an invited guest and on their land. And I told them I will be an absolute steward of their land and treat it as if it was my own. And those of you that know me, if it's something is my own, I treat it as best, you know, and as good and as you know, as well as I can. So, you know, I'm grateful. I'm forever grateful for the family and the farmers that have invited me to hunt their property. There's several people. I don't know if I say several, but there's definitely other people hunting this area, but it's big enough and there's enough to go around for everybody, and we all take care of each other and look out for each other, and it works out. It works out great. Some people might have been a little taken aback because that doe that I shot, did she still have, you know, did she have yearlings with her? The answer is yes. You didn't see any spots, right? None of them had spots. They are have their coat. They are building their winter coat as we speak. Believe me when I tell you, they are eating good. I know what I'm putting down. I know the nutrients that are involved and incorporated into that block that I put down. Not to mention the corn that I put out. Not to mention the sugar beets that I'm going to put out. Plus the rest of us, the other, you know, hunters in the area that are baiting as well. And these deer are eating really, really good. And they're on a farm, so of course they're eating well, right? So those deer will have no problem making it through the winter and being on the hit list next year. So, all right. So, like, subscribe, say your prayers to the man upstairs. Go hunt. B Stav Fishing Nation, we are in the blind. I was going to do a little walk up, but I have too much to carry, so we're in the blind. We're going to give it a shot again today. It is October 1st. Unbelievable. Tuesday, October 1st. I can't believe it. I'm pulling the boat out in 2 days. Tuesday, October 1st. And it looks like we got a wind quite possibly out of the northeast, 5-10 mile an hour gusts. Not the perfect wind for me where I'm at, but it all depends where they come out. It all depends which way they walk. So again, I'm using my 10-point turbo S1 crossbow, just under 400 feet per second. I got that coupled with their 10 points Pro Elite 400, so the 400 grain arrow with their Evo X 100 grain broadhead, and their believe it's their Alpha Blaze knock. So like a Luminok, but it's all, the whole setup is all 10-point, and everything is just matched, balanced, and you know, over the last 2-3 seasons, tested, tried and true. So all good. All right, let's get at it, because it's go time. It's a little after 3 o'clock, I think. Let me see what time we're looking at here. Yeah, how about it's 3:55? So it's basically 4 o'clock. It's going to be go time soon. I didn't have a lot of activity on my field camera, my trail camera, throughout all night, but around this time until sunset, a lot of activity. So let's see what we got. Like, subscribe, say your prayers. The man upstairs. Go fishing, go hunting, get your ass off the couch. Alrighty, B Stav Fishing and Hunting Nation. I hate this little camera that I bought. It was like a Walmart special. It was on sale. I thought it was going to have better quality, and I think this picture stinks. So I'm working on it. Believe me, I'm working on it. I may get to the point, and you'll see there's going to be different quality of pictures in here. I may get to the point where I do all this with just my iPhone, because the quality in the iPhone was so much better than what I had in my hand. Or I'm just going to bite the bullet, and I'm going to spend, you know, $600-700 and buy myself a better, higher quality video camera. B Stav Nation, look at this guy. Look at this spike. It's more like a 3-pointer or something like that, but he's coming in on a string from across the field. It's about 140 yards away, and he knows the food's here. I've been putting food out, bait blocks and corn and you name it, out since August. So he's coming in on a string, and he is one lucky bucky that I am tagged out for bucks for fall bow. And I wouldn't shoot him anyway if it came down to permit bow with my buck tag, because I know there's bigger bucks out there. Though if it was the last day of the season, he might get zipped just to take that goofy looking rack out of the gene pool. I am honestly going to start using my iPhone. Look at the quality of this picture. It is so much better than that stupid little camera I bought. without even having to look at my rangefinder, I know that he's at 20 yards. Why? Because I've lasered my bait block that's out there, and it's exactly 20 yards from my blind. And I recommend doing that. Know it, pick a tree, your feeder, whether you're in the woods or you're in a field. Put something out to give yourself a baseline gauge in case you have to make a quick snapshot, right? Less movement, the better. The wind is definitely not in my favor. However, my scent game is, and I have to work extra hard, especially on certain winds. So I've used detergent, scent-free Hunter's detergent for all my clothing. Spray them with, a scent blocker. Shampoos, soaps for myself. Hunter's scent-free deodorant. I keep my clothing in a trash can with one of my bait blocks in the trash can, and I seal the top. After every hunt, I come home and my clothes stay outside for a minimum of 12 hours, and then they go right back in that trash can with the bait block. So what I'm doing is working. That was pretty cool, huh? I'll tell you what, there was a doe all the way across the field that came out with them, but she never came across. Good thing, because she was getting a free ride to the butcher. Just giving you a little look at my setup here and that tripod that I have my bow on. Look at it, hands-free, and it's perfect. It's a 10-point Turbo S1 crossbow. It's between 390 and 400 feet per second. I'm using 10 points Pro Elite 400 grain bolts. They're Evo X 2-blade broadheads. They're Alpha Blaze Knox. I mean, everything is proprietary right down the line with 10 point. And here to the left is that piece of crap camera. Anybody want it? It's up for sale, $5. We're creeping up on that sundown. And, man, I'll tell you what, this doe, when she's walking across the field, I thought, man, she's a shooter. Then right here, you get a look at her short nose, tiny. She's probably a yearling. And I'm thinking, I know there's bigger doe out here. I don't want to kill a yearling. Unless I needed to shoot my very first doe on opening day so then I could be eligible to shoot my buck. She would have got zipped. But that's not the case. And got another deer in the background behind the spike. So this is another spike, much shorter. Got a little bit of a split on one side, but not a countable point. If he was 3 inches or less, I could shoot him, and he would count as an antlerless deer. However, it's real tough to measure a deer's antlers from 25, 30 yards away. Look, they start sparring a little bit. I put the laser rangefinder on this second buck, and oh man, he was well within my wheelhouse to let him have it right in a kisser, right in a pump house. But again, I don't want to be that guy, and I get there when I find him, and he's got 4-inch spikes. You're illegal, right? I'm just not that guy. So I now have 4 deer right in front of me. Wind coming over my back right towards these deer, give or take. Not real strong, but not one of those deer caught my scent. I can't implore upon everybody enough how important it is to do everything and anything you can to be scent free out in the woods. Here's the 5th deer to join the party, and it's another yearling. I just can't shoot it, they're too small. So the big spike, he got lucky. The short spike, he got really lucky because I didn't want to get caught a 1/2 inch over. And what do? You know, what do you do? I'm not going to ask the butcher to do something immoral or improper. I'm not going to do something immoral or improper. So you suck it up, Buttercup. And to answer the question at the beginning of the video, I let it walk. this piece of shit little camera that I bought on sale from Walmart online has night vision. Night vision. I was starting to lose daylight a little bit here. It was starting to get bad. But, yeah, this is their night vision. It's actually pretty cool, but it's still grainy. I still feel like I need to go see my eye doctor. But there goes off in the distance, top right of your screen, that second spike. He's the luckiest deer in the woods on this evening, because if those spikes were definitely shorter, I'd have been tracking his blood. B Stav Fishing and Hunting, thank you so much for watching. I promise I'm going to try and make better videos. If I have to use my iPhone, I'll do it. But like, subscribe, say your prayers to the man upstairs. Get out there. Go fishing. Go hunting. Just get out in nature. God bless you. God bless America.